Shalom. I take all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this word. I just got this article out of RT.com, Russia Today, entitled Germans Told to Prepare for Nuclear Emergencies. So now more and more countries and nations are preparing their people for the nuclear destruction, which is also prophesied in the scriptures because they know that's what's going to happen. And through biblical prophecy, there's going to be a nuclear war. So it's just more, prophecy. Germans are being prepared to kind of remind you of, the Cold War during that time here in America. In schools, they would run drills for nuclear disasters and nuclear emergencies for when, a missile would touch down or was on the way. Kids would hide under their desks or whatever, and they would run those drills in school. So now you have nations like Russia have been ordering, radiation sickness, medications, and all that. And now the Germans are being told to prepare for nuclear emergencies. But this article is dated today, December 29th, 2022, titled Germans Told to Prepare for Nuclear Emergencies. The head of the country's radiation protection office says the Ukraine conflict could cause a wide range of catastrophes. Residents in Germany must make preparation for nuclear emergencies. The president of the Federal Office for Radiation Protection, Inga Paulini, warned on Wednesday. In an interview with Funk Media Group newspapers, Paulini pointed out that radiation does not stop at the borders and claimed that the ongoing military conflict between Moscow and Kiev has made it clear to the general public that we have to be and remain prepared for a wide variety of nuclear emergencies. Yeah, they're preparing for that nuclear destruction. Those missiles are going to touch down. Russia has repeatedly insisted that it does not intend to use atomic weapons in Ukraine and has referred to its nuclear doctrine, which only allows the use of such munitions in a retaliatory fashion, or in the case the country is faced with an existential threat from conventional warfare. Yeah, they keep saying that they're not planning on using it, but the Most High has other plans according to the scriptures. And the angels are working on the minds of these leaders, preparing them to use these missiles as well. Paulini also criticized Germany's neighbors who have not phased out nuclear energy from their power grid. On the contrary, many of our neighboring countries are planning new power plants, she said, warning the risks of accidents at these facilities, which could affect all Europe. Yeah, they want to throw in the nuclear power plants as well, but mainly they're preparing for these missiles, that nuclear warfare. First scripture is Revelation 6 and 13. And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind. Yeah, this is John comparing all the missiles. He's seen the missiles touch down, comparing them to stars falling from heaven. Like when the figs fall off a tree, he saw many of them. Stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind, and the heaven departed as a scroll, when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. Yeah, so he's also describing, those mushroom clouds as a scroll, the same way that Isaiah described it. He's looking at that mushroom cloud. It says every mountain and island were moved out of their places. Yeah, when all those missiles hit, you're gonna have islands that are gonna sink into the ocean, man. That's how bad the destruction is gonna be. Yeah, and the kings of the earth and great men, and the rich men and chief captains, and the mighty men, every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. Yeah, they're gonna try to, the elites are gonna try to escape by going underground, going to those deep underground military bases in the mountains and whatnot. But the Lord's gonna get them. He's gonna use his men to go down there and get them and put them into slavery after the Lord returns. But the next scripture is Isaiah 34:4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. So he's describing those mushroom clouds. He's describing it as a scroll, the same way that John described it. And all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth from a vine, and as the falling fig from a fig tree. For my soul, my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my cursed judgment. Yeah, the missiles, man. All of America, is going to be destroyed when those missiles touch down. So yeah, they're right to prepare for nuclear emergencies, but all the preparation in the world's not going to stop them to going into slavery, for one, and for World War III to take place, as well as the Charagma. Next scriptures of Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, and shall leave them neither root or branch. So yeah, the nuclear destruction is prophesied all throughout the scriptures, man. And right now, the angels are working on the minds of these world leaders to get this thing going, But the men of the Lord, they don't have anything to worry about. They don't need to worry. The elect, that is. The last scriptures are Psalms 91:1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And what's the secret place of the Most High? And it's His word, this truth, first and foremost. Enduring in this word and this truth, cleansing your way. That's how you're gonna hide from this destruction and from the time of Jacob's trouble. And He's gonna be your guide, in the hour of temptation. The Charagma, when that Charagma gets pushed. This truth and knowing the name. The name is also a secret place. Being able to pray in the name Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The Father's name Yahweh, the Son's name Yahweh Shai. Because there's no salvation in any other name under heaven, man. That's how you get delivered. That's what we all look forward to, man. That's our hope, is in those names, And I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge, my fortress, my power. In Him will I trust. And He's the one that you trust in, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's where you should put your trust in. You don't put your trust in Egypt. You don't put your trust in this government. And that microchip, the Charagma. You're not supposed to put your trust in that. You're not supposed to take that. You put your trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai to get you through these times, man. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, from the noisome pestilence. Yeah, the noisome pestilence. It's the missiles, man, the nuclear destruction. That's how we're going to be delivered up out of here, And He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Yeah, the truth. He shall cover thee with His feathers, man. Chariots, man. The only way you're going to escape these missiles is to get beamed up in that chariot. Very serious deal, man. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. Thou shalt not be afraid, man. Never fear, never doubt, for the Lord is your guide, man. nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. Yeah, so you're not to fear those things that are for these other people out here, right? These 2/3 of these other nations, these different diseases out here. A lot of people failed that test when they took that, you know, you know, the juice or whatever, the vaccine. You know, you're not supposed to fear these diseases. If you pray in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, for nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. So yeah, time of Jacob's trouble, you know, hour of temptation, and ultimately this nuclear destruction, man. You're not to fear these things, man. But your trust and your faith in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to get you through, man. You have to be faith based in this thing, man. We just read it, and I will say, the Lord, He is my refuge, my fortress, my power. In Him will I trust. So that's what you have to believe, man. That's where your faith is going to come in, because there's going to be some bad times coming, man. But yeah, so Germans are being told to prepare for nuclear emergencies, from the Radiation Protection Office. It says that the Ukraine conflict could cause wide range of catastrophes. Lord will, 2023, we'll see some of this stuff, man. We'll see more prophecies come to pass. But yeah, I just wanted to bring out this article. And with that, shalom.